up, guys? Nick Lesagor,
Brandon Delakiai,
Exit 12,
Brewery.
in the house.
It's not better. It's not better.
So, we are here with another beer review. This one is from Nate Pekoc, or Nate Pekoc, however you say your last name, brother, from Under the Table Brewing.
Yeah, from somebody who has a horrible nightmare of a last name. I wasn't going to try it, then...
It doesn't get any easier, that's right. We've got Lesagor, Delakiai, and then Pekoc. So, this beer here is, once again, part of the band of Brewtubers, dual grain, triple play, double IPA. We're not going to go too much into detail, but a bunch of us got together and brewed the beer. So it's a double IPA, different hops, same malt bill, same yeast. And what we're coming to find is that it's different water profiles as well.
Well, yeah, same strain of yeast. It's the Chico strain, but you could have used, the Saffron. You could have used the Omega has their flagship, I believe, is their Chico strain. So yeah, different strain, same thing.
Nate, killer cap art with the UTTB right there. Loving it. So what hops was this done with?
Yep, so the bittering hop is Centennial, finishing hop is HBC 431, and dry hop was Strata. Pretty high out acid hops throughout, so this will be definitely interesting.
The experimental hop is interesting. I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
Taking a look at it, it's I'm trying to get a good read on it. It's tough. So when I first poured it, I was like, holy clear.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely got some haze on it.
Sure.
Probably more along the lines in terms of darkness, similar to Mike's.
Yeah. Yep.
And I mean, the bubbles, Nate noted on our video that basically the bubbles weren't coming up as fast as they could be.
Yeah.
I think he's right, because looking at this beer, these bubbles rush
Yeah.
up.
Definitely carbonated. Yeah. Very nice.
The lacing on it's really nice.
Yep.
Really digging on that, man. The beer looks really, really good.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, golden. Very
Yep.
close to golden.
Yeah.
I think.
Maybe a shade darker than Mike's, but definitely a really good color.
I think it's a little bit lighter than like an amber ale.
Sure.
Almost.
Yes, I gotcha.
Let's take a sniffer on this.
Alright.
Oh boy, that's interesting.
Definitely getting a lot of the malt. Probably that C30 coming through.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely more the C30. It's fascinating because this is definitely malt bill centric, the nose.
Yeah.
But comparing it to SJ's that have like a malt sweetness, this is just like kind of a malty, I don't want to say dankness, but like this really smells like it's like unsweetened malt.
Sure, yeah. And, the Strata can be kind of dank, so maybe that's what we're getting. I believe that's what it was dry hop with, so that could be it as well. But definitely malt forward.
Yeah, herbal, definitely getting a lot of herbs. Florally, not super heavy. I'm not catching many tropical notes. Basically, did you go over the hop schedule?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. So 4 ounces in the keg is real talk. I mean, that's legit. That is a lot of hops in the keg. So obviously you keg condition this.
Yeah.
No floaties or anything, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Speaks to the level of care that you took, throwing all those hops in the keg. Mm-hmm. Nate, I'd be interested to see what you used. I assume maybe just a hop spider, but I'd be interested to see what you used on the, to what you used in the hops in terms of throwing it in the keg.
Yeah, definitely a clean beer. Like you said, no particles in there, which is excellent.
Yeah, let's
cheers.
try this one out. Nate, cheers, buddy. Salute.
Salute.
Oh, interesting. Definitely herbal tea. I mean,
Yeah. I can see that.
like a black tea almost.
Sure.
Not too much in terms of tropical, but definitely getting like an herbal tea, like almost like you know what it's like? It's orange rind almost. Like I'm getting orange rind, like almost like you steeped tea bag, but you also threw maybe some orange rind in with it.
Yeah, there's definitely, it's earthy, dank. Yeah, it's not very floral. Maybe light bits of it in there. But yeah, it's definitely more earth tone, and it's definitely more like, a dank beer. This is 8.2, which is, it doesn't taste overly, the alcohol doesn't come through that way, but it definitely has a lot of body, so that's pretty good. It's not overly, boozy.
No, I agree with that. The bitterness on it's really nice.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the
Yeah.
bitterness. I think the malt bill, again, is less sweet than like SJ's was,
Yeah.
but it really balances out with the bitterness, I think.
Yeah, I definitely, I feel like it tastes the C30. Having a few of these now, I can sort of pick it out a little more. It's definitely got that like rich caramel.
Ooh, that's good.
Flavor.
Yeah. Almost like a cooked caramel, like you're cooking it in the pan.
Sure. Yeah. So I feel like that's something that definitely comes out more in this beer, which is a good flavor.
It's like an unsweetened caramel, I think.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah, sure.
Which is really good. I mean, now you use Centennial for the bittering, which I find fascinating because that HBC is a higher alpha acid, but I really wish we had like an HBC, the 431 or a Strata beer before we tried this, just to see what the flavor profile would be like.
Yeah, it is interesting. It's not two we use very often, not at all. So yeah, it's kind of tough to like pick out those certain flavors, not really having much of a history on them.
Sure. Yeah, but overall, Nate, I'd say this is a phenomenal beer. I think it's very well done. I could see myself having a few of these. I think the bitterness, I do think it's a little heavy on the alcohol hit, which I think you're going to get with these beers. I think because of the high alcohol content, you're going to get it's tough to mask 8% in some ways. But with that said, I think it's a phenomenal beer. I think it's a well done beer.
Yeah.
I can understand what Mike was saying. Shout out to Mike Dean. I could see what he was saying about the hops kind of not gelling in some ways for him. But for me, I mean, I enjoy like herbal, floral. I definitely think it's like a spicy, it's got a nice little spice on it.
Yeah.
But overall, I think it's a well done beer, man.
Yeah, beautiful lacing. Good mouthfeel as well. I don't think we mentioned that. Yeah, very nice.
For sure, man.
Happy Homebrew Wednesday. I don't think
That's
said
right. We
that.
didn't even
We're gonna give
mention
a video.
that. We have to
It's
do
our
this video
first
over.
Homebrew Wednesday, and we didn't even mention it at the beginning. I didn't want to cut you off from your singing. So
That's the host. Yeah, that's the host's fault. So we'll have to get back on that. Happy Homebrew Wednesday to everyone. And Nate.
Cheers, guys.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna end that here. Cheers, Nate, Mike, everyone watching. Thank you for watching, and salute.